Yoongi, listen now, Yoongi. Yes, my baby said I'm here to listening. Jimin, stop doing with me. Listen, I want something. Yoongi, what you want, Jimin, baby? Yoongi, drink the coffee. He stop and look at him. Jimin, who look at him with innocent big blue eyes. Yoongi places his coffee on the table and start to checking Jimin. What, Yoongi, what are you doing? Yoongi, just checking you are alright or not. Jimin, I'm alright and I want that's it. Yoongi, Jimin, baby, who taught you all this? Jimin makeup out. Jimin, I did something wrong. Wrong. Yoongi, no, no, I just casually asked from you. Jimin, Cookie said, if I want to play with babies, I want, then I talk with you. Yoongi, who, what she said this to you? I don't like that muscle bunny. Dumb. He said and look at Jimin. Yoongi, see, Jimin, it's a big responsibility. We are not able to take this responsibility for now. It later. Jungkook is just teasing you. Anything, nothing else. Jimin, mini bunny. I don't talk with him. Yoongi, yes, don't talk with him. Okay, and also don't listen him. Jimin, okay, Yoongi, good boy. You complete your assignment. Jimin, oh no, how can I forget to complete my assignment? I meet you in the room. He said, I run from there. Yoongi chuckled to see him. Yoongi and Jimin each other first for 6 months. Yoongi didn't. Yoongi don't waste time. He married with Jimin because Jimin don't have parents. He live with his aunt. Jimin tell him he don't like his aunt. That's why he married with Jimin. Jimin is so innocent person. Yoongi love his innocence so much. Yoongi don't want to. He's innocent now. That's why he don't even. And now Jungkook said him just he want to tease Yoongi, nothing else. Jimin is university student. He's just 18-year old. He's in the first semester, so that's why. Yoongi Yoongi come in the room. He see Jimin closing his book. So finally he complete his assignment. Yoongi, you complete your assignment. Jimin, yeah, finally now I am feeling now I sleep peacefully. Yoongi, good. Jimin sit on the bench. Yoongi plays. See him. He started ruffling his hairs and Yoongi closed his eyes. His mood is so also so good. Yoongi, Jimin, Yoongi, if I ask you something, can you give me? Yoongi, of course. Why are you asking? Jimin, Yoongi, actually, Yoongi said, Jimin, don't be so confused. Jimin, actually, after 2 days, there is a party in university, and before he complete his sentence, Yoongi speak, Yoongi, you don't go. Jimin, but I want to go. Yoongi, I said no means no. Jimin, but why? Yoongi, open his eyes and look at him. He sit on the bed and directly look into his eyes. Yoongi, no means no. He said and look at him with his puppy eyes. Jimin, please, Yoongi, I want to go. My all friends are final. Argue with me, he said, and Jimin become angry. Jimin, I want to go and I go. That's final. He said, then turn Yoongi, don't be stubborn. Jimin, I am doing this just for you. Why can't you understand? Why can't you understand this? But Jimin didn't said anything. Yoongi off the lights and also turned his side. Yoongi in mind, why are you not ready to understand? Jimin, it's not safe for you. You want to go outside? You said to me I take you, but sending you in a parties like this, no, it's impossible. I have so many. If they do something with you what I do, so it's good if you stay at home. I talk with you in morning. You become so stubborn nowadays. He Jimin in mind, why are you stopping me, Yoongi? I want to enjoy. Everyone said me I'm married. I don't come. I want to prove them they are wrong. Yoongi is sportive. He never stopped me to doing anything. Yoongi come downstairs next day. He didn't find Jimin in the room and see Jimin lay on the couch and sleeping. He went close to him and bent down. He held his soft hands. Yoongi in mind, I know why are you sleeping here. You don't want to see me in morning. That's why I am sorry. But I can't complete your wish. Try to understand. He is in his thoughts and then Jimin opened his eyes. He see Yoongi and blink for some time. He remember what happened last night and sit on the couch. He free his hands from Yoongi. Yoongi smiled to see him. Yoongi mad at you. Yoongi forgive your Yoongi, but I don't give you permission to go. Please try to understand. Jimmy didn't say anything and he ran upstairs. Yoongi about to go behind him, but his phone started ringing. He attended the call. Yoongi, hold on, I'm coming, he said, and cut the call. He called mate. Yoongi, make sure he will eat. If he don't eat, just inform me. Mate nodded. She bow at him and then go. Jimin, get ready. He come downstairs and see no one is in the living room. He sit on the couch and on the TV. Mate come with the food. Miss sir, please eat. Jimin, just go away from here. I don't want to eat. He said in anger. Jimin, I don't see your face. Make sure that he is so angry and he don't know what he is doing. Mate becomes scared. She go from there and Jimin hold his head in frustration. He start to use his phone. He is hungry, but he didn't eat anything. Mage inform Yoongi, who is angry at him but worried also. Jimin, feeling hungry, he places the phone on the side and closes his eyes. He tries to sleep and he is successful. Mates off the TV so he won't wake up until Yoongi come. Yoongi have so much work. He come in the lunchtime. Not in the lunchtime. It's evening at 5 p.m. Yoongi see him sleeping. He is feeling bad. Yoongi, why is sleeping here, idiot? It went to him and sit in front of him. Yoongi, Jimin, wake up. Jimin, my poetry baby, wake up. Jimin see him and he sit on the couch and start rubbing his eyes. Yoongi, why are you sleeping here? He didn't get any response. Yoongi, you don't go university. Also, your principal call me just because of you. I said lie. I said you are not well, that's why. And also you do misbehave with mates. You don't eat anything. Jimin, if I am that much, oh, so much complaints you have from me. You, it's not like that, Jimin. You never do this. I am asking you the reason. Jimin, if I am that much bad, leave me on my condition. No need to talk with you. Said you complete my every wish. I am saying how much you complete. Yoongi, you try to understand. I can't wait. Why are you not understanding? Yoongi, you try to understand. I can't. Jimin, why are you not understanding? Jimin didn't say anything and about to go. Yoongi, okay, at least eat something. Jimin turn and look at him. Jimin, come here. He sit on the couch and started looking outside. Yoongi come with the tray of food and started stirring him. Yoongi, Jimin, listen. But Jimin ignore him fully. Yoongi, Jimin, listen. Me, look at me. Jimin, sit properly. Yoongi, I am fail in front of you. Jimin, you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. Jimin, look at him. You give me permission. Yoongi, I don't have any other option. I can't see you like this. Jimin, look at him. His smile fades when he see Yoongi face. He clearly see the voidness on his face. Yoongi, come now, eat something you didn't eat from the morning. Jimin noticed Yoongi is looking low. Jimin close to him. Yoongi start to feed him. He didn't say anything. Yoongi, Jimin, are you mad at me? Yoongi, no. Jimin, why would I? Jimin, stay silent. Yoongi, give me permission. He don't have any other option. But now he is feeling scared. If something happens to him, he sent his man with him, but he can't trust anyone. Nowadays, even his man also. Jimin, you eat something? Yoongi just nodded. Yoongi, don't skip your meals. Jimin, I come on time. Yoongi, pass him just a small smile and go from there. Jimin called Trey. Jimin, slow down. Tell me why you call me. Jimin, Yoongi is angry. He gave me permission. Trey, well, this is strange, but good. I picked you from your mansion. Uh, Jimin, okay, I'm ready. He said and cut the call. Jimin is so excited, but on the other side, Yoongi is start to doing work for Jimin's safety. Jimin is so happy. Yoongi smiled to see him, but he is worried for him so much. He behaved normal in front of Jimin. He don't want to know Jimin anything. Something Jimin decide his clothes, everything he asked from Yoongi. Seeing his dress, Yoongi become but his son in real life. Tae and Jungkook also with him. That's make him that's make him feel in real life. Jimin see Yoongi is in his thoughts. He went to him and sit in front of him. Yoongi see him and take Jimin. Are you mad at me? Yoongi, me why Jimin? I become so stubborn and do all this. Sorry, Yoongi, I never do this again. Yoongi, you no need to search. It's okay, Jimin. You really give me permission. Yoongi, him stay with Jungkook and Tae. Okay, Jimin, you come with me, Yoongi. I come if my go to know I am there. It will be problem, Jimin. Oh, okay, but take Yoongi. Anything else, Jimin? You know I don't sleep all night. That's why I sleep in the morning. Yoongi, and why can't you sleep? Jimin, last night I misbehaved with you, so I'm feeling bad. That's why, Yoongi. Oh, that's not a problem, Jimin. Now I'm sleepy. Let's sleep. Yoongi, you literally sleep all day. Jimin, still I am sleepy. Yoongi, okay. Come, let's sleep. Next day, in night, Jimin is getting ready for the party, and Jung is busy in his thoughts. He didn't notice Jimin. Jimin fully ready. He see himself in the mirror, and then he looked at Yoongi, who is in his thoughts. He went to him and stand in front of him. Jimin, Yoongi, he called him, and Yoongi looked at him. Yoongi lost in his beauty. He is literally looking so beautiful. Jimin looked at him and chuckled. Jimin, Yoongi at least blinked. Jimin wear a fully black color dress. He is looking so Yoongi in mind. No, no, I don't let him go outside like this. Jimin, Yoongi, you go like this. Jimin, yes, and now don't be so jealous, okay? I'm not going to change my dress. He said and make up out Jimin, but Yoongi, sorry, Yoongi, but Jimin, nothing happened. I'm going, he said, and he don't even listen Yoongi and go from there. Jimin come and sit on the back seat. Tae and Jungkook turn and look at him. They both shocked. Jimin, how I am looking, JK. That's not a matter. How can Hyung allow you to go like this? Jimin, if I stay for one more minute, he surely convinced me. I changed my dress, so I come. JK, Tae, but you are looking so beautiful, Jimin. I know I'm beautiful, JK. So let's go, guys. Jimin, by the way, why you come, JK? For your both's protection, he said and started driving. Jimin messaged Yoongi. He no need to be worried. He will come back soon. But who convinced him? Yoongi is so worried for him. He's in contact with Jungkook. In simple, he's hearing everything, every conversation. Jimin and Tae don't know. Tae Young must be worried for you. Jimin, so much Tae. I am feeling bad. I become so stubborn nowadays. I decide I never do it again. They come and see the students become crazy. They are dancing like there is no tomorrow. Jiminte, after saying this, now I realize Yoongi is saying right. I don't have to come here. I stay with him. That's good. They shut up. Don't say this. If Jungkook heard, he will scold me. Jimin, here, leave it. Come and sit somewhere. They see a place and they sit. Uh, and they sit on the table. Jungkook see all the security, each and everything, and then reach toward them. JK, you both don't even touch the. Jimin, I don't want to experience something now because Jung is not with me. JK, good for you. And Tay, please don't try to do something. Tay, can't you believe me, JK? In this matter, I will not trust you. He said, and Jimin started laughing. He don't know someone is staring him. The three of them talking with each other, laughing with each other. Jimin, I am missing my Yoongi. Hope so he will also come here. No, why would I have? Jimin, then shut your mouth, JK. Oh, my Yoongi is so lucky. Jimin, of course, can you bring some water for me? JK, wait, he said, and go to bring the water. And then we and Jimin talking with each other. Waiter, come, excuse me, sir, is calling you. He pointed toward Jungkook. Tae nodded and go. The waiter gave water to Jimin, who said thanks and drink the water. The waiter about to go, but she felt some water on his clothes. Jimin, oh my, waiter, I am so sorry, sir. Please forgive me. Jimin, it's alright, but be careful from next time. Waiter, thanks. He said and go. Jimin, look here, and ask from his class fellow, where is the washroom? He go to the washroom and don't know someone follow him. Jay and Jungkook come back. JK, where is Jimin? Jay, he's here. JK, why you leave him alone? Jay, one waiter come and said you call me. JK, oh no, find him. He said and start to find Jimin. If Yoongi go to know. Jimin come in the Jimin come in the bathroom. He start to washing his hands and then he dries clothes. Someone else enter in the bathroom and look at him. Jimin feeling scared, but she ignore him and do his work. He about to go, but then someone hold his hand and Jimin start to shivering. He tried to free his hand, but his grip is so strong on his hand. Jimin, leave me, whoever you are, boy. Why so soon? He said, and the boy become angry. Jimin start crying. He never see the situation like this before. Jimin, leave me, Yoongi, boy. Oh, whoever the Yoongi is, I don't care. He said and closed and crying. But then he feel his grip is loosened. He open his eyes and see the man lay on the ground. Always where is. He look at he see Yoongi and burst into tears. Jimin Yoongi turn and see Tae and Jungkook Tae. Are you okay, Jimin? Why you come alone? Tae hug him, but Jimin eyes is on Yoongi. Yoongi said someone to clean this mess. Jungkook and come home. He said and go from there. He don't even look at Jimin. Everyone noticed Jimin and then they look at Jimin who stand there with the blank expressions. Stay, Jimin, let's go home. Jimin, he go without me. Trey, he don't took me with him. He never do this. No matter what's the situation, then why he do this? Now, Trey, we talk about this in home. Now, let's go. Young must be waiting for us. He said and go. Trey, Jimin, Trey and Jimin go with Jungkook. So Yoongi Trey, Trey take Jimmy in his room. He said him to change, but Jimmy refused. He sit on the bed and cover himself with blanket. Jimmy, Trey, where is Yoongi? Trey about to speak. Jungkook enter in the room. JK, he is coming. Trey, let's go home. It's so late. Trey, take care of yourself. Okay, don't think too much. Everything become alright. Jimin nodded and Trey meet with him. Then they go. Jimin started waiting for Yoongi. He remembered the scene and start crying. He is crying, and when Yoongi enter in the room, Jimin look at him and uh, uh, with his big puffy eyes, Yoongi didn't look at him. He sit on the bed. Jimin see him. He can't believe he is his Yoongi. He is crying, and Yoongi is so relaxed. Jimin Yoongi. His voice is so low, but Yoongi lay on the bed and off the lights. Jimin facing his back, and Jimin call him for many times. Uh, he also heard he said Jimin so many times, but don't go. But Jimin don't go. But Jimin is not ready to listen him, and mostly his way is not leaving him. If something happens to Jimin, then what he do? After some times, he heard the sobbing voice stop. It's mean Jimin fell in sleep. Yoongi turn and see Jimin. He removed some hairs from his forehead and see the tears on his cheeks. He wipe his tears and see him. Jimin in Yoongi in mind. I know how much badly I want to take you in my, but I can't. Jimin, I said you many times, don't do this, don't go, but you don't listen me. Now I see. Now see if I don't come on time and something happens with you, what I do, huh? He said and look at his face. Yoongi, I am sorry, but you deserve. I leave you now. You again do this mistake, and I don't want you to do this again. He think and sleep. It's difficult for both to sleep without each other. Next day, Jimin wake up. He see no one is beside him. He sit on the bed and see Yoongi stand in front of the mirror. He's doing his morning routine. Jimin went to him. Yoongi didn't say anything. Jimin, why are you ignoring me? Yoongi, please forgive me. I promise I never do this again. I learned my lesson. Please forgive me. He said in low and guilty voice. Yoongi, have to stay strong. Yoongi, remove his hand and turn. He look at Yoongi. Stay away from me, he said, and Jimin started crying. Jimin, don't do this with me, Yoongi. Don't said like that. I am already scared. Please forgive me. Yoongi look into another side. He know if he look at Jimin, he become melt and he don't want. Yoongi, from today you sleep in the different room and I don't see you are skipping your meals. Otherwise, it's not good for you. His voice is so cold. Jimin, I promise I won't skip my meals. Please, but don't said I stay in the different room. I can't, Jungi, that's final. He said and go. Jimin tears roll from his eyes. Jimin in mind, I listen everything but stay in the different room. No way, I can't. How can he said we stay in the different? It's that much easy for him. I know he can't live without me, but I am again becoming stubborn. If you don't forgive me, no, he will. I will shift in the different room. I just shift my things there, but I stay here always in this room. He think and shift something there, not everything. Just like he want to show Yoongi. He listen him. He go downstairs and see the breakfast. He sent picture to Yoongi as the proof. He listened him and meanwhile with Yoongi he smiled to see all this what his been is doing to earn his forgiveness. Of course he will forgive him soon. He also can't stay without him just for a single second. Yoongi come home and see Jimin. He sit in the living room. He's doing his work. He sit on the couch. Uh, Jimin see him and pass him a smile. Jimin, Yoongi, you come? Yoongi didn't give him any response. Jimin feeling bad, but he smiled. Jimin, I bring water for you. He said, but maid already bring water for him. Jimin make a pout. Yoongi smile, which is unnoticed by everyone. Jimin, Yoongi drink the water. Jimin, Yoongi, you are still mad at me. Please forgive me. I never do this again, please. He said in low voice. Yoongi had dinner. Jimin, I thought I'd do with you. Yoongi, go and eat. I already eat. He said, and Jimin look at him, he is feeling bad, but without saying anything, Yoongi leave. Yoongi in mind, I am sorry, please forgive your Yoongi. He think and go to his room. He see Jimin things are not in the room. He feeling bad, but he control himself. He have to control himself. Jimin come in the room. I shift in the another room. Yoongi look at him and then again look into another side. Yoongi, now what you are doing here, Jimin? I am here to eat dinner. I don't want you doubt on me. I eat or not. That's why. Yoongi didn't say anything and he go to fresh up. Jimin slowly eat. It's take him 30 minutes to eat. Yoongi finally he finished. He mumbled. Jimin go downstairs with the dishes. Yoongi now, he don't come in the room, but I want him in front of me, okay? No matter how much I am mad at him, but whenever I come home, I want him with me. He said, and Jimin entered in the room. Luckily, he didn't hear anything. He sit on the middle of the bed in front of Yoongi, who raised his eyebrow. Jimin, sorry, nah, he said while whining like a baby. Yoongi really want to laugh on his behavior, but she know how to hide his smile. Jimin, I already I will go in night. It's already night, Jimin. I go when I am sleeping, he said, and start to looking here and there. Yungi, uh, go from here. I am sleeping. Jimin, make up out. Jimin, you are really sleeping. Jimin, Yungi look at him with questionable face. What is mean by that? Jimin, I mean, I am going. Good night, he said while looking down. Yungin mind. Otherwise, he always ready to argue with me. Now what happened? Can't you said he can't he said he don't go. Jimin in mind. I really. Jimin come in his room and start crying. He bear everything, but no, uh, this no way he can't. Yoongi is no also not, but he's not in his fault. Yoongi is also not in his fault, and Jimin is also. Everyone is right here. I am wrong. Who write this story? Jimin sit on the bed and start crying. He is crying, and then suddenly the lights off. He becomes scared by the dark. He crying loudly and call Yoongi multiple times. Jimin come in the room. Yoongi see Jimin, he run towards him and hug him tightly. Jimin is so scared. She thought she's someone else. He pushed him. Yoongi, relax, relax. Jimin, it's me, Yoongi. Jimin heard he look at him. The lights come and Jimin see him. Jimin, Yoongi. He burst into tears. Yoongi, shh, I am here. Uh, Everything, Minnie, and I forgive you. Jimin hugged him, and Yoongi also don't try to leave him. He said, and they both stay in their position like this. Jimin, Yoongi, Jimin, I am feeling from myself. Jimin, look at him. Jimin, yes, Yoongi, I don't know why. Yoongi, look at him. Jimin, look at him with innocently. Yoongi, close to him. Jimin is shocked. He don't. What is happening here? He closes his eyes and feel relaxed. You are pure, my minute. Don't think like that. I'm always with you, he said. And Jimin nodded. Yoongi don't know when Jimin fell in sleep. Yoongi smiled to see him and take him in their room. So I repeat my text again. Everything, Minnie, and I forgive you. So, the end. If you like, then tell me in comments how are you. I also know one of my viewer asked me how I am. I am sorry I didn't give you reply just because I have exam. That's why. So please don't think I am ignoring you and anything else. You